Hey guys, General Malice here, and today I have another up close and blah, blah, blah. Hey guys, General Malice here, and we got another up close and personal. Today I have my TriAxial Obsidian from Bendu Armory. So first and foremost, if you saw the unboxing video, you know how long it took me to get this, and we're not really going to talk about that. But what we're going to talk about is how beautiful and sleek the design of this saber is. So let's start off with the obvious. It's carbon fiber. And if you're not familiar with carbon fiber, it's basically fibers of carbon that are laid out in a way and shaped and baked and create a super hard substance. Super hard, harder than steel. In the effects of hardness, so it's not going to break. Um, let's just go ahead and pull it closer. So I don't know if you can tell, but everything is carbon fiber from the bottom of the pommel to way to the tip of the emitter. It is a sheath, which I'll show you how it comes off here in a second. But let's go ahead and look at what we can up close. So that carbon fiber just looks real nice. Again, that's printed or foamed or formed or whatever. So you can see the carbon fiber is actually on the opening. Which is pretty neat. So it's curved. And I know it doesn't seem like it, but it's got a nice thin grip on it. Alright. So you have your illuminated switch. This is the bolt that holds your switch plate to the emitter. On the back side you have a CoverTech wheel. And then your retention key. These two are required to be removed to remove the chassis. If you're not wanting to use a CoverTech wheel, you can replace that with another bolt so that it can stay flush while you're fighting. I have it in my 7-inch blade, but just to let you know, Bendu Armory does create their own blades of the NeoPixel, 2 diffusing strips. I have another blade that's open. I can pop it open for you, but you get the idea. You'll have 1 diffusion foam on the inside, encasing the pixel blade. Then you'll have a second diffusing case around that foam, which helps diffuse even further. Parabolic tip, nice and pretty close to the same color. It's a real beautiful blade. I had talked about wanting a 32-inch and being sent a 36-inch. We went ahead and took care of that. I am having a 32 sent out. I went ahead and opted to keep the 36-inch and pay a reduced fee or price for the 32-inch, which is totally fine. I have plenty of sabers that require NeoPixel. Bendu Armory blades, as far as I can tell from everything I've handled, they're the best. All right, so let's go ahead and take apart the saber so we can see what it looks like. Now, I'm not going to lie. He gave me some information about the chassis and what it's made out of. And I wrote it down, and I totally fluffed, and now I can't figure out where the paper is at. But the chassis is super dope. All right, so 1 screw. Run! It's Godzilla! 2 screws. Take my blade out real quick. Now you just slide this part right here. Try that one more time. Slide that there. And your whole emitter, battery, and chassis comes out. Then you're left with the shell. This shell probably weighs at most 3 ounces. Maybe 4. It is super light. You got about 3 mil, maybe 4 mil of carbon fiber. You can see through to the pommel end. one complete solid piece. All right, let's look at this emitter. And so you can see on my battery, there's a little bit of this flocking on there. That's the chassis. The chassis is this, he told me it was like 2 letters and something type of plastic. It's really good, high strength. If I was to cut this, it would be black underneath. That's part of the sanding process. See, it comes off. We have a 28mm deep bass speaker, removable battery. There's a battery in there. They come with the Texas Custom Saber Shop batteries. He's about 30 minutes away from the Custom the Custom Saber Shop. Blah 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 blah. Too many words for me. And so one of his buddies, and he gets the stuff from there. So you can see the CFX card, and it's wiring underneath, so everything's hidden, which is very beautiful. You have your card access right there. Your USB micro port. We'll pop this back in. As of right now, I do have 15 of the fonts that came on here. I have upgraded them to smooth swing and made sure that everything looks pretty. This is a steel emitter. This is a solid piece of steel that the chassis is being held onto by 2 different retention screws. Slides in here, chassis stays at the top. Wiring up to the switch. The NeoPixel, the Pixel connector, PCB connector on the inside. Very thick, very, very thick, straight up steel. I cannot say any other good things. Any other bad things about this. This thing's so awesome. So let's go ahead and slide it back in. So what's cool is how you see that these sleeves sell for $150 on his website. You can get any type of sleeve that there are current material that they're already using, and they can do special designs and patterns. So that'll be very nice for you if you want something a little different that they normally have. Again, I went with the TriAxial Obsidian with limited to 20 because I like limited things. And so the fact that it's not going to be sold but to 20 people makes me very happy. You can't beat that in scarcity or a product that just deserves to be enjoyed. All right, so that back in. Get my tester blade in. All right, kind of tight. Set that down for a second. Okay, so I have some fonts from another font maker on here, but we'll go. Oops.
Sound bank selection. I'm ready. Audio player. SD card system menu. Exit menu. Nightfall.
All right, so this is Nightfall. This will be the first font that it came with.
Sound bank selection. Nightfall. Crystal focus. Sound bank selection. Crystal focus. Nebula.
Now,
sound bank selection.
You can't change the blade settings in the color, and it will stay for whatever you left it on when you leave the font. So say I want a different color.
Spectrum.
Say I want a different blade effect.
Spectrum. Spectrum. Blade profiles.
So guys, there's 15 fonts in here. I'm not going to go through all of them. What I wanted to do is just go over this one last time and give you some updated info that we have coming from Bendu Armory. So again, as you can see, everything is this nice carbon fiber, but they're also messing with different materials. So you're going to start seeing some stuff coming out that's going to be carbon fiber plus additional materials. And they look really neat. I have one that I'm going to pick up and I'm waiting to have it shipped to me, and then I'll show off that sleeve and the stupidly cool space age stuff that's going on with that. Besides that, since this is a modular hilt, guys, you are able to change the emitter and put it into any one of their setups or styles that they're going to be coming out with, which is going to be including a pole arm pike type of extension or saber that they're going to have for your emitter. They're also coming out with a dual saber. 2 emitters, 1 sheath, dual saber. You heard it here. They're going to be coming out with that soon. Everything's in the R&D process. So guys, I just wanted to go over that. Again, this is my TriAxial Obsidian from Bendu Armory. This blade is amazing. I was hitting with it last night with my sparring buddy. When we get some good videos going, I'll post those as well. So if you have any questions, please put them down below. If you like what you see, hit like and subscribe. If you don't like what you see, hit that dislike button. Tell me why. I want to hear. But if you like what you see, hit that like and subscribe. Continue following these videos and watch out for the great stuff that I have coming this week. Bunch of sabers. So look out for those reviews. Plus, I'll be going ahead and doing the review for Repulse Custom Sounds and their sounds that I purchased from them. I just bought 2 more last night to go along with my sabers. So I have 42 of their fonts total to go over. So guys, you have to stay safe. Have a great time out there. We'll see you next time.
We are being sieged by the rebels.